There was empires in Africa called Kush, Timbuktu, where every race came to get books. My success to you, even if you wish me the opposite. Sooner or later, we'll all see who the prophet is.
And as we come to a close at GKTV, the #1 conscious platforms day at Natural November here in South London, I've got a young lady who I grabbed from behind her stall and who's been here supporting us, not just behind the scenes, but has also as well been showing her entrepreneurial skills by selling 1 and 2 goods. How you doing, Miss Young Shaloma Powell?
I'm doing really good, I'm really good.
How does it feel to be interviewed and not the interview? You was interviewing last time, wasn't it?
Yes, I was. It feels like relaxed now. I feel like less stressful.
Let's just, you want to see her the last time when she was doing it, she's like, oh uncle, what am I supposed to do? And I had to kind of show her what to do, but it's good to see you here. And you've been taking your exams, like, yeah?
Yes, I'm taking my exams. I took my drama exam yesterday, and it was quite nerve-wracking, but I think this is more nerve-wracking than actually doing a drama exam.
How'd you do? What did you get?
I got an A.
You got a what?
I got an A.
Alright then, that's alright. We like that. We're supporting that, yeah? You got some more coming up?
Yes, I've got, not next week after, I've got an RE exam and all these other exams come up the next couple of weeks.
I can remember when I did exams. What's it like for young people now? Are you all like worried and stressed out, you and your friends in it?
Yes, we're stressed out, but some people, I've started revising since like last year, but some people revise until like the week before the exams, which I don't think is not right because you need more time to prepare. So yeah.
So you've been doing it from last year, you say, yeah?
Yeah, last year.
That's the way to go.
Yes,
and when you get your top grades, yes, what are you going to become?
Well, I'm going to become a gynecologist and an obstetrician.
Gynecologist and obstetrician. Wow, you did learn something at school. I'm impressed. Wow, I don't often hear. No, I'm not saying just saying that. You don't often hear young people saying gynecologist and obstetrician. You hear them saying, "You get me, though. What's happening, fam? How the thing is." You know what I mean? But you don't really hear that. So that's really. I'm impressed that you're going down or looking to go down that road. Yeah. So anything you like to say to any of the young people about to go through exams just like you?
Well, just relax and keep calm and just revise and just like make this time right now is really important. Like, I call it the golden week, where you get enough understanding now before you do your exam, because you don't want to be sitting in the hall and then you'll be like, oh gosh, I don't know what to do now, because like that's the worst thing that could ever happen to you. You're stuck in the middle of an exam and you don't know the question, and you keep skipping these questions you don't know. So yeah.
So you're just saying, just relax.
Just relax and just like let it flow. You know it. You know what the question is. Just like, just try and just be confident in yourself.
Okay, that's well said, young lady. Yeah, and we will be monitoring, and you still be working with us here at GKTV.
Yes. I'll still be working at GKTV. Yeah.
You're not left us yet.
No, not yet.
When you're the gynecologist and was it obstetrician? Yeah. When you're the gynecologist and obstetrician.
Dr. Powell, should I say?
Or when you're Dr. Powell, excuse me. Yeah. We'll make sure we reserve a space for you to do a program, and you can come and teach people about. Yeah. The reality behind childbirth and stuff.
Yes, definitely, yeah.
All right. We're supporting you 100%.
Thank you.
All right then, GKTV, we are here for each and every single one of our African diaspora, African Caribbean peoples, all ages, all generations. As you can see, this is Dua Mutavena. I'm with my young niece Shaloma Powell, and we are coming to the end of Natural November. It's been great being here. Thank you for seeing us, watching us, listening to us, myself, and my brother, the Minister. We'll be back with you very shortly indeed. The #1 UK conscious platform. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's keep the link. Let's keep this moving. Let's keep it going. Let's keep growing. GKTV, the #1 UK conscious platform. We're out.
Natural November. I'd like to say a big shout out to Deb Rose for the hard work she's done putting on this event. It seems like only the other day we was in this event. We're here with look, when I say hard working sister, when I say a very, very hard working sister, a credit to females out there at the moment working very, very hard, but she will never take that credit. I'm saying, when I say she's humble, I can't even get her on my radio show. But here she is you know, so maybe I've got to turn my radio show into a studio with lights and cameras and that kind of stuff. But I'd like to welcome Diana Powell back from Egypt at the moment. Now, you are the founder and director of GIE, and I know there's other people in the team. You have an extensive background in working in the community, working with the community. I do remember the many nights, many conversations during Nubian Heritage and those days, and you've just kept it moving all the way. You've just come back from Egypt, okay? Tell us a little bit about Egypt and why you was out there, and in what capacity you was out there.
Okay. In terms of, I'll just give you a little quick backgrounds first. In terms of the organisation, the Global Institute for Entrepreneurship, the main aim of the organisation is to celebrate, you could say, and educate people around the spirit of entrepreneurship. And because of the global aspect for us, we're not just focused in the UK, we look at the globalization of entrepreneurship, especially focusing on marginalized communities. So in terms of Cairo, we were invited to an initiative called the African and Arabian International Women's Conference. It's a conference that takes place every year for the last 10 years. And for us, it was important for us to be present because one of the things we wanted to have a great deal of insight in is the inequalities that is happening on the continent in terms of entrepreneurship. So as well as participating, we was also observing many of the conversations and discussions. Countries that were present, including South Sudan, South Africa, Namibia, Uganda, Nigeria, and of course some of the Middle Eastern countries, Iran, Iraq. And it was about women coming together to talk about some of the challenges, and there's a lot of challenges happening for women around equality, and it's for us to kind of have an understanding of what is happening so we can best support. We have a number of partners in the UK that want to work with those communities who we are targeting in the continent, and we act as a conduit between the UK and those communities on the continent. So before we can provide support, we have to have a good understanding of what the issues are. Too many times initiatives go over to the continent and impose on the continent some of their objectives. Now for us it's about understanding and making sure that those communities that we're supporting are supported properly. And one of the things that we are very, very keen to do is not just support, but also to support them to sustain what they have. Now, what was interesting for me at the conference was that there wasn't many people, or no, actually there wasn't not one representation from the diaspora. And, you know, in some of the conversations in terms of what needs to be done, the conversations that need to be done is having the conversations with the diaspora, making sure that they're involved. To be honest, I think the diaspora is a missing link from the continent's development. For various reasons, I'm not going to go into it now. I feel why we're not in those conversations. But GIE, we want to make sure that we develop initiatives so the diaspora can be more informed about a lot of the opportunities that are present. But it's also about making sure that the communities on the continent are also ready, and making sure that it's not a hit and miss, and making sure that the synergy is there.
Okay. So basically it's about, you know, the concentration of what we're doing over here in the diaspora, making that link with the continent and starting creating that business traffic, that entrepreneurship traffic. So, you know, a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of business people just see the UK, don't realise there's a billion people market just sitting in the continent of Africa alone, and we have to start thinking outside of that. And that's why, I mean, even when you see the Black Group Economics, which is what we're dealing with here at Got Kush TV, and in the wider spectrum, especially at the forum which I come from within, you know, the Holy Coptic Church and other black organisations which are working out there, the importance of working with other communities and reaching out to other communities, but also reaching out into other it's like the Europeans, isn't it? They're talking about Europe and so on and so forth, and we should be speaking that said same way, but looking to somewhere where we can trade and do business and contacts and take our experience from over here. You said there's something about the diaspora, well, and there's a reason why you think, okay. Now, my job as a presenter is to pressure you and to try and to get it out of you. So we have an exclusive here. Can you at least maybe touch on something? Because people with a sharp ear will be listening and thinking, oh, I need to know. You got to give us a little something. You can't be doing this. This is just not right behaviour. So I know you're thinking about how to term this well, because you're going to have to say something. You're not getting off this interview without. But just a small of kind of what it may be around. You don't have to go in depth, obviously, because it may be something you want to work and formulate more on and discuss. But just some kind of idea of what was meant by that.
All right, okay. How I'll answer that question, I will tell a little story. A few years ago, I was fortunate enough to develop a trip to the Gambia, and it was a very historical trip. And there was I think about 50 individuals from the UK that we took over to the Gambia to have the Gambian experience. And the Gambian experience is more of a heritage, historical experience for those who have never been to the continent. And I remember meeting with the elders. And when the elders discuss, they sit around a fire and they discuss the issues of the village. And there was a gentleman that attended. He was a councillor, I remember, and he said to the chief if he could gather with us, because he was so happy that the diaspora was here. But then when he sat down, he started to cry, and people didn't understand why he was crying. And he said, the significance of my tears is because I'm just so happy that our princes and princesses have come back home. And he said Africa will not be the same until the princesses and princesses come back and tell the story. And I'll leave it at that.
Well, a lot can be read into, right? And maybe it ties in with the media and the concentration of Africa not being a place to be. But we'll explore that another time, another conversation what we're going to have with Sister Diana Powell. Look, I'd like to thank you for all the great work that you do in the community. Just very, 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 very briefly, because you are a speaker by profession. The future.
The future for the organisation, or the future of the diaspora, you could say.
They're one and the same.
Well, I mean, one of the things I want to do is I want to applaud this event. Yeah, I think it's very, very important, and we need more opportunities like this in terms of trading, people being entrepreneurial. I think it's so important, but we've got to step it up a gear. Yeah, we have to now start thinking outside of London. We need to start thinking broader in the sense of the UK, but also Europe and internationally. But for that to happen, it takes a certain mindset, it takes upskilling, and it takes investing in oneself. So that is the future, and that's the message I'm putting out there for black business in particular. What I want to say is that we are trendsetters. People look to us all the time. We need to now look at ourselves in that capacity ourselves and see us as a rich resource. Once we see that happening, I think we'll start flying.
And if you want more about that upskilling and so on and so forth, then GIE is what you need to look to. That is, just give me the website quickly.
Our website is www.globalgie.org.
Okay, now I kept that part of the interview very professional. Now I'm going to get to the real part. Now this is my sister, big and serious. But thank you very much, Diana. I'll come and trouble you off the mic, as I do. Okay, and I'd like to say you can be very proud of young daughter. She's been representing here today, telling people about what she's going to be doing at college, and she's just a credit. And yeah, look at her. You know what I mean? Shim, shimmy, shims. Hey. We're out of here. This is GKTV. We're going to have another guest, and then I'll be handing you over very shortly to brother Duamatef, who's got a load more guests to interview whilst we're here. That means you can go now? That means you can go now? That is my sister. Swear down. Okay. The next guest we've got coming up, we're going to get straight in. We're still recording. The next guest, we're going to bring him up to the mic. Okay, you can stand right here, right there. Is that good for the cameraman? That's excellent. We're going to just keep it flowing just like this. Now, this brother here, that's a great thing about coming here. This is family, a whole heap of family and friends at this place. You know, the different people on the stalls. I don't know everybody here, but as far as I'm concerned, they're all family. I love it when black people gather in a room, Nubian men actually gather in a room. It's just a beautiful thing. I see another brother here doing his thing. We've got with here right now. When I say, I can put my arm around this brother still. I'm here in my bedroom like that, yeah. And I've only known this man a very short period when it comes to working together on a professional level. But in a period that I've known him, what can I say? When I say, you know, when you see a man have a good heart, when a man have a good heart, listen, this is Brother Dougie. He is Brother Kenzo Amateur mentioned him earlier on in regards to the great things that he's done for him in regards to Find Your Voice. This is the man behind Find Your Voice. He doesn't work by himself. He's got a team. This is Brother Dougie. Brother Dougie, say hello to the people them.
Yes, warmest greetings to the people them, and again give thanks to Kush. Got to TV.
That's right.
You know, for the hard work what they do in the community, and it's a pleasure to talk in front of people and to express the full joy I have today. So you know, I'm here in good spirit and so forth.
Now, you know, we're down here at Natural November. When it comes to these type of events, you're all over them. Like, there's not an event we go to where you won't see this man. And when you see the respect what man get, I'm talking about everyone, even though everybody, even though my bad man uncle from a long time. You get me? Are true?
Yes.
Yeah, man. But the reality is, as a brother, you know, dealing with Find Your Voice, he's been dealing with health. You've been doing the health events and involved in the health thing for how long now?
Well, we've been in the health events for the last 3 years, and I'm glad you mentioned that because our mentor is Dr. Late Africa, and he said something very profound of supreme wisdom that if you're stupid and ignorant, there'll always be a business. And from then, I started to work out how the pharmaceutical company operate, and the doctors start to operate. Cancer research is a business, a hustle. And from then, I started to work things out. Through Dr. Africa. And he went on and said that we're digging our grave with our teeth. And through that now, I started to gravitate to Late Africa, and we started putting seminars focused around health. But it's true, really, Dr. Late Africa, while we're on that road journey towards health.
Now, I've had Dr. Late Africa on Supreme FM several times on Supreme FM Live, which is where you find me. I've had him on there several times, and I just love the energy that he gives, and also the way he breaks down things in a layman time. And you know, the key thing is the inspiration is come to many others, and you know, that's a great thing in our community. I did say when he was on the show, you know, we're not supposed to build statues of him when he's dead. We're supposed to start erecting them statues now of our greats. But you know, for Find Your Voice, you've been doing the events mainly over North London.
Yeah, in Tottenham at the school called the Powell Academy, which is off West Green Road. And as I said, it's a monthly event, and it's at the last Saturday in the month, and he's focused around health. And the last one we had, last event we had was on World Reality. The one before that, we had Dr. Kinsu talking about the whole thing about melanin and the whole thing about diabetes. One before that, I think, was prostate cancer. So every month it's a different theme focused around health. In fact, we've got one last Saturday, in fact, the Sunday, and that's focused around the magic of sex. You know, well, it'll be very interesting for people to come down and participate in that.
Let me ask you a question. You're doing this subject, yeah? We have a book out there called The Science and Art of the Min Priesthood, yeah? On the table. Any representatives from the Holy Coptic Church speaking down there? I'm putting it on you right now in a bedroom.
The man put me on the spot, you know? Well, we could talk about that after the...
Yes, we were definitely...
I remember I did ask you if you had a book. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, you ran out of copies, if I'm not mistaken.
That was a long time ago, my friend. No, man, no. We have the book on the table, The Science and Art.
Okay.
The Science and Art of Sex as taught by the Min Priesthood.
Right.
And we go in.
Right.
Because we wouldn't even say the magic, it's the science and art. Not taken away from the term magic, but anyway. But anyway, yeah, we'll have them reasonings off camera. Look, a bullying might go on and all them kind of thing there. And, you know, I'm like a DJ for hire, innit? I mean, I look a spot right now. Or the good brother pastor right, or the right pastor, as this is the way the term came from, the right pastor.
Right pastor, yeah.
But look, what is the future for Find Your... I mean, I know you are Mr. Find Your Voice. You know, anyone thinks of Find Your Voice, and, you know, the show that you got on SLR going on.
Yeah.
I mean, what is the future for what you're trying to do?
That's a very good question, my brother. And the future way for Find Your Voice, because obviously we want to, you know, grow and attract many people all over the country, practically all over the world. And we want to attract speakers all over the world to come and speak and to empower the community, you know. So our focus really is about, you know, empowering. But we talk about 100,000 of people. And our main focus, you know, in about 5-10 years, to go to the Royal Albert Hall and put a holistic health seminar in that space there, you know. So, you know, we're looking to think big, grow big, you know. And as Les Brown says, that'd be great to start. We have to start to be great.
That's right. Listen, that's wise words from Brother Dougie. I'd like to thank Brother Dougie for taking his time. But I know no matter where we're going to be at an event, you're going to see Brother Dougie there, because that's what he does. The man just seep out of the woodwork and come in, you know what I mean? Man don't pay to go in nowhere. Everybody know him. You get me? Everybody know him. But no, seriously, he's been a veteran for very many years on the circuit. You know, I take my hat, what I had on a minute ago, I take it off to him and will gladly say namastu and bow to you as a brother, because hard-working brother. Right now, my back is killing me. Yeah. So I'm going to pass you on to the good brother, Duamatef. He has got a hard-working sister from in the community. She's going to be coming up now.
Here we are at GKTV, coming to the end of Natural November in May, here at Platinus College down in South London. I hope I say it right. Sometimes I don't, but don't watch that. We're in Stockwell, South London. Coming to the end, Natural November. We have another great stalwart of our community and family. What a beautiful family. Okay, we have with us Charmaine Simpson of Black History Studies. How you doing, Charmaine?
I'm fine, I'm fine.
It's always a pleasure to talk to you.
Oh, as always, as always. You know, I've got much love for Got Kush TV, you know how it is. So every time I see you, I have to come and talk to you and support you as well. So.
All right, what are you here promoting?
No, so it's all good. Say that again?
I said, what are you here promoting today?
I'm promoting, I'm actually not working today. I'm actually coming as the public, because every time we do Natural November, we've done stalls and we've done presentations here, so it's good to come as just a member of the public and actually just come and support the event. I was one of the organisations, or one of the people that Deborah's came to at the initial birth of the idea of Natural November. I helped her with her website when she first got started, and I've seen it growing into a beautiful event, and I've always come down and support, bought my ticket, and I said, let me come down and support her event, so that's really good. So I haven't seen her yet, but she knows I'm here and I've got love for her and I support her, so I said let me come down and support. So.
And not only are you here, you made sure you brought the family as well.
I have to
say hi to the family.
Yeah, I had to bring the family. I got my first daughter, Charmaine Simpson.
Hi, Charmaine. Say hi.
Hi. Then I've got my second daughter here, Miss Zaria Simpson, baby Zizi. Say hi.
Say hi.
And then I got my little sister. Yeah, she's my little sister. Everybody thinks she's my daughter. Shanika.
Hi.
She's here.
Hi.
And then we got next baby in belly that's come down today. So my third daughter, so she's come down as well with me to support the event. So we brought the whole family. My little brother's missing, but he's gone out with his friend, so it's all good.
Where's her husband, hubby?
Our husband's at home resting because he's had a busy week. So I said, let me give him some space so he can actually sit down and rest without me talking about business and world domination in his ears. So I said, let me come out the house. So he's probably there resting now.
What have you got coming in terms of lectures? I think you've got a tour going to the museum as well, haven't you? And you've got your Black Cultural Studies starting again soon.
Yeah, we've got our Egypt tour, which I've forgotten. That's going to be in a couple of weeks' time. We've got about 40 people going to Egypt from London, Birmingham, Atlanta. It's just amazing. So we've got about 40 people going over to Egypt. We've got we've got courses coming up. We've got all different things. So much things I can't even remember.
You're really on a world domination.
Museum tour. Yes, and I'm meant to be on maternity leave during that time. So you can imagine where am I going to fit that in? But don't worry, we've got a team of volunteers that's going to help us as well. So it'll be good.
Okay, and
down for about a week and a half.
When are you due?
End of May, 27th of May.
27th of May?
Yes.
And you're here?
I know, 4 weeks. I know.
You should be sitting down with your foot.
Me, no, I can't sit down. When you're an activist and you love your people, you can't sit down. No. So because I'm an active person, so I have to be up as well. And I couldn't just sit in the house. I didn't end up doing housework. So that's what housework, Natural November. Let me come out the house.
No choice.
Yeah, so that was good. And I bought some brilliant rings from Zayuni by Design. I always support her. So every time I see her, I buy stuff. So she makes brilliant.
Look at the cufflink. Did you get some cufflinks for the hubby? Yeah, look at them cufflinks.
Oh, he doesn't wear cufflinks as well.
now?
I'm not buying it, no. But she makes some gorgeous stuff.
I'm telling you.
Every time I see her, I always buy something from her. And I bought 2 rings today as well. So I love chunky jewelry. I like things that are different, that are not like what everybody's wearing. So, and she makes some gorgeous stuff as well.
When you wear Zainu stuff, people always say, where did you get that? What was that?
Everywhere I go, when I go abroad, when I'm in England, the amount of conversations that I've started over me wearing a ring that I bought from her. And it's just been amazing. I'm always promoting her work, always. And that's what I do. I try to remember people's email addresses, so when I get asked certain questions, I can tell them, yeah, zainubydesign.net or zainubydesign.com, or any earrings that I've bought, anything that I've bought from anybody, any black business, I always tell them and support them that way, because we have to, because word of mouth is one of the biggest marketing tools in terms of supporting black businesses. And that's why I'm always an advocate for Got Kush TV as well, because I love the way you work. You come set up professional, you get the work done, and it's just lovely. So I'm just can't wait for the platform to expand. Like I said, Black Issue Studies will support everything that you're trying to do. So, and it's been all good. Thank
you so much. Love talking to you. Yeah, thanks for coming and speaking to us again with the family. Yeah, and hopefully we'll be at your next event. Yeah, and
hopefully, definitely you'll be at the next event. I just need to give you the dates. You're there.
Okay, that's good. You heard it first. You heard it right here.
And you will get your patty this time as well, and your drink and your soup.
All right,
you get look after.
Send her more. See how the thing set? All right.
It's on camera now, so don't worry. You get look after.
Yeah, how the thing set good. Yeah. All right. Like I said, you saw me earlier on the perks of the job. We've been eating sugar cane, fresh strawberries, organic fruit. I just feel so good today, you know what I mean? And I've been up since like 5:30 this morning, you know what I'm saying? Radio program here doing this.
It has to be done.
Yeah, but I'm feeling good. People have been looking after us. Like I said, it's always a pleasure talking to you, Charmaine. Thank you for coming here and bringing the family as well, all right? And keep it where you got it. GKTV, Got Kush TV, the #1 conscious platform. We're growing.